Hi, in today's video I'm going to share with you a product I just picked up. This allows me to spend more time outside and really enjoy the outdoors, whether it's to work or play or camp. Stay tuned. Today's video I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing my latest acquisition, which is this Mr. Heater. This is the 540 degrees infrared outside heater. And I picked it up because I want to spend more time outside when it's cold. You know, whether it's camping on those cold nights, extending my season later into the year, or let's say I have to work on the truck or the trailer when it's cold. I'm John with Let's Go Now Adventures, and our YouTube channel is about all things camping. Hopefully we give you some tips and tricks about things that will make your camping experience that much more enjoyable. You know what, if you like the video today, give me a big thumbs up. And you know, hit the subscribe button down there in the corner. If you do that, then you'll be notified when we release all of our camping tips, tricks, and a little bit of guidance. So let's get started with today's video and let's check out this Mr. Heater 45,000 BTU 540 degree infrared heater. I'm dying to know, so let's go for it. So I just got this the other day. Amazon dropped it off and I've been dying to get outside and try it. This is the Mr. Heater 30 to 45,000 BTU 540 degree infrared heater. Now, I thought to myself, why didn't Mr. Heater make a fun name for this one? This just has some model letters and numbers. You know what I'm talking about? You know, the Mr. Buddy Portable Buddy, or the Mr. Heater Big Buddy, or the Hunting Buddy. This one doesn't have one of those friendly names like a buddy. And the reason, I thought, why is that they didn't name it something like that, and just some letters and numbers for a model number? Well, then I thought they wanted to distinguish this heater from the other heaters. Those heaters you can use in enclosed spaces. This heater, I want to make sure everybody understands, is meant to be used outside in a well-ventilated area. So whether you're camping and it's cold, or you're working on your RV during the winter months, this heater may be the right one for you. You know, for every 10-minute video, we probably spend hours and hours and hours outside. And when we're filming in cold days like today, then this heater, I'm hoping, will kind of keep us warm between shots. So let's open it up, see what we've got. So the first thing is, I'm going to take my trusty little knife and we'll get the tape off. I'm going to open this up. So let's see what I found. Looks like we've got our instruction manual, but be careful. Right here is a little tiny bag. Make sure you grab that. There are 3 really small screws, and I'm out here on the ground. If I lost these black screws on this ground, I probably wouldn't find them again. And we've got the regulator hose and this bracket. I'm sure that this is used to connect it to the propane tank. And there it is. The Mr. Heater 30 to 45,000 540 degree infrared heater. Let's get that up and running. We'll see how it works. So what it looks like is we're going to take this bracket, put it right in here. There's 3 pre-drilled holes. We'll put those 3 screws in, and then we'll be good to go. I think that's about it for the level of construction. So that means all I need is a screwdriver to build this thing. So let's do it. One down. I'm really doing my best not to drop one of these screws on the ground. So the next thing we're going to do is hook the heater up to the propane tank. I just happen to have a propane tank sitting close. So this is so simple. All we need to do is slide our bracket over the propane tank and tighten it down. Then we'll take our hose, bring it. Now this threading is going to the inside. So remember, the thread is backwards. So anytime you're going into a propane tank, You're going left, not right, to tighten it. So one moment. All right, so that's tight now. I've got a good connection. We'll open up the flow gas. The low is going to be at 30,000 BTU. The medium setting is going to be at 36,000 BTU. And the high setting is going to be at 45,000 BTU. And put it up all the way to 45,000 or the high setting for lighting. Let's do it. So one of the things is there's a little hole right through here. You can see that. That's where I'm going to light it through. The recommendation is if, however you choose to align this, align it so the wind is coming from this direction and you light it on this side. So if the wind were coming from this way, I just flip it around and light it from this side. It's real simple. You just put it on the high setting. We've got a little button right here. We're going to hold that down and take our lighter. So just a little 5-second tip. If you keep your butane powered lighter next to your body heat will keep this thing warm. And in cold settings like it is today, it'll light much easier. So here we go. All you have to do is get your lighter ready to go and hold the pilot down and just light that thing. It's that simple. I'm just going to hold this button down for 60 seconds, they recommend. But I mean, already I can feel the heat coming from that. You know, as I'm holding the button, going through my 60 seconds, one thing is this is set on high. This is one of the quieter heaters of this class that I've ever worked with. It's really kind of a quiet burn. And we're getting close. I'll tell you what, I'm this close to the heater, I can feel a lot of heat coming off this thing. So we should be pretty close to that 60 seconds now. I'm going to release that. In the instructions, one of their recommendations is that you make sure you have enough clearance around this thing. So they're suggesting that around this way, we have 36 inches. And there's so much heat coming off of the top of this thing that they want to make sure you have 48 inches, 4 feet on top of this, so that you don't want anything around that space, especially anything combustible. So I've been standing by the side of this heater for a minute and it's too hot. I'm going to turn it down to its lowest setting. And it actually feels really, really good. I've got this set on the 30,000 BTU setting. What the instructions say is it'll run for about 9 hours or so on this low setting on a 20-pound tank. This is really hot. I'm going to turn it off for a minute. So we've got 360 degrees around. And so I thought, well, where's the other 180 degrees coming from? And this is a pretty cool thing that Mr. Heater has done, is all you have to do is pull on this and you can orient this thing up to 90 degrees opposite. So you could direct the heat. More of the heat's coming out this way than it is to the outside. So that you could direct this heat if you were working in that area and direct all the heat in one direction. That's cool. So anyway, and then just to put it back, so easily just, you want it over here, you just flip it around. Put it back, do that, or you want it just up so that it just generally heats the entire area, you leave it in that setting right there. I like that. That's really a nice setting. So by doing the tilting and then twisting of the tank, you've gained another 180 degrees to direct the heat where you want it. That's awesome. There we have the Mr. Heater 30,000 to 45,000 BTU, 540 degree radiant infrared heater without a buddy name. So we've put this thing together. This puts out an incredible amount of heat. I know that I'm going to love this. But you know what I'd like to see is what will it do tonight when it's a little bit colder? Let's check it out. So I've had a chance to work with this heater for the last 24 hours. I had it out by the trailer last night. It was cold last night, but this heater kept it nice and toasty. I also had a chance to use it to warm my garage up. I kept the garage side door open, and then I brought the big door down to about a foot off the ground. And in about 20 minutes on its high settings, I brought the garage up to a temperature that I could walk around in shirt sleeves. I could work in that temperature all day long in a t-shirt. It was awesome. You know what? I've left a link to this heater down in the description below. So if you'd like to check out all the specs and stats for yourself, just go down there and click on that link. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Give us a big thumbs up. And if you don't want to miss any of my other tips or tricks as it relates to outdoors and camping, then just hit the subscribe button. It's on this side. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss one of those. I'm John with Let's Go Now Adventures, and we'll see you on the next adventure.